All right, let's get right out to Southern California in Los Angeles. Take a look at this Skyfox right now overhead of this slow-moving police chase here. This is live with that gold minivan. Looks a little beat up, if you ask me. Okay, we got one police cruiser, two police cruisers in pursuit there. All right, so according to Fox 11, this is underway right now in North Hollywood. Now, Skyfox was over the scene as the suspect led the LAPD on this chase. It's a very slow-moving chase. He's been moderating between speeds of 5, 10, 25 miles per hour. So when it comes to police chases, not that fast at all. We don't know what the suspect was initially wanted for. There are some reports out there. We'll wait for police to confirm that, or for Fox 11 Los Angeles to confirm that. All right, looks like this gold minivan with their blinker on, getting off the freeway and the off-ramp there. They just exited. Now, coming almost to a complete stop. I mean, this is the slowest of slow police chases. Okay, it looks like there is a dog in the passenger seat. All right, looks like there's a dog in the passenger there. Not entirely sure the gender of the driver itself, whether it's a man or a woman. That remains to be seen here. So, like I always say, every police chase is different. Every police chase has hallmarks and characteristics, and this one here now is very slow and has a dog in the passenger. It's about 4:45 there in Los Angeles. And so presumably the minivan there is going to be hitting a lot of this rush hour traffic. And maybe that's why the pursuit is so slow right now. But the blinker, the right-hand blinker has been on for quite some time in this minivan here. So Skyfox is overhead. Remember, we don't necessarily know what this driver, what the suspect is being sought for. So hopefully we'll get a better sense once Fox 11 takes over at the top of the hour. Remember, we're not just following this story, we're following these devastating fires in neighborhoods in Ventura County. Okay, now look at the caravan of police behind this minivan. It's not just two, it looks like at least 6 police cruisers trailing very steadily behind. So that's quite something. That would maybe beg the notion that the driver or the suspect is wanted for something quite serious. I don't want to speculate, but that came to mind. But as you can see here, Skyfox is zooming in. You see the license plate number. You also see, though, kind of that midsection of the van, the window. It's kind of wrapped up there. Not entirely sure what happened there, if that was pre-existing. But, all right, here we have it. The gold minivan right there, trailing along ever so slowly. As far as we can tell, following all traffic laws. I haven't seen him or her run a red light or run a stop sign or anything or weave in and out of traffic. This has not been an erratic or reckless chase. And like I said, I'm going to repeat myself again, chases are all different. Now, because it is so slow, that makes the conditions very ripe for what's known as a pit maneuver, where the trailing police officers can essentially render the vehicle inoperative. Haven't seen that yet. But the speeds are slow enough to do it. Obviously, you can't do it at high speeds because it's very dangerous. So now it looks like we're in some kind of residential off-streets here. Okay, they're pulling over. All right. Might see the conclusion of this very soon here. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. All right. Here we have it. Police out of their cars, coming up behind the minivan here. Viewer discretion is advised, remember. Sometimes, and a majority of these, thankfully, do end peacefully, but that's not always the case. That's why viewer discretion is advised, and that was somewhat of a pump fake there. All right, so thought this was coming to an end. Okay, It's kind of going into the lion's den here. Look at this. Okay. Okay, so not coming to an end anytime soon, evading law enforcement. What was there, about 9 or 10 police cruisers in formation, and yet the minivan evaded them outright here. So this just got a whole lot more interesting. Okay, looks like coming to a pause yet again here. You never know with these drivers what they're experiencing, what they're going through, why you would lead police on a chase. Not trying to get into the psyche of them, but can't imagine why. And here we go again, a second time, a second play of misdirection, if you will, here. Okay, so not entirely sure what the driver's strategy is behind this. Police, no doubt, frustrated that they cannot bring this to a close. All right, and the slow speeds continue here, and the caravan of police follow. Like I said, though, we don't know what the suspect is being sought for. That remains to be seen. Fox 11 in Los Angeles might have more details on that. They're going to start their 5 o'clock newscast at the top of the hour in about 7 minutes' time. We'll hear from them. Not experiencing any traffic delays, though. It is rush hour right now, but because they're on some of these side streets and residential streets, traffic is not an impediment right now. So usually in chases like this, when there is no traffic, they hit the gas. If you're a suspect in a police chase, common sense would dictate you probably want to go fast, but not here. All right, and here we have it. Maybe another moment where, okay, you see the driver rolling down his window. It does look like, I cannot tell the gender of the driver here if they zoom in. We do know, though, there is a dog in the passenger seat, and you can see the dog. This car is. This van is somewhat beat up. The lights coming on of the van, and speed's picking up now. 30 miles per hour. That's the highest speed I've seen since we brought you this chase here. So if you're just joining us right now, we're almost at the top of the hour. Skyfox overhead as LAPD is in pursuit, slow pursuit, of this gold minivan. The driver, a suspect being sought for unknown reasons at the moment here. Hopefully we'll get a better sense of why police want to bring this driver into custody, you know, aside from the fact that this driver is leading them on the chase itself. There's always an underlying reason, usually. But it hasn't been erratic. It could get erratic now that it is facing some traffic here, weaving in and out, you see there, of the yellow lines. So that was somewhat of a hallmark of this chase up until now, that it was abiding by all traffic laws as far as we could see. Looks like, though, it is kind of weaving in and out of traffic. So essentially, we are on this. We are over this right now, seeing what is going to happen. And remember, viewer discretion is advised. Police chases can really turn on a dime. They're very, very unpredictable. And you see there the police cruisers in pursuit of this gold minivan there, and the driver not following their orders, already evading them twice. That was quite a moment in this chase here. So not giving up anytime soon. We've been over this for now about almost 15 minutes. And this is always a question that we have. Will the driver decide to get back on the freeway or not? Okay, looks like they are experiencing some traffic now, and they're in this gas station parking lot trying to cut around that red light there. All right, so I'm Andrew Kraft here on Live Now from Fox. We're going to stay with this up till the top of the hour when potentially we'll hear from Fox 11 in Los Angeles over this. No doubt they have another really, really consequential story they're following there in Ventura County. The mountain fire, which is burning upwards of 20,000 acres, have devastated some of these very affluent neighborhoods and communities here. We'll get an update on that fire, but we're in this chase right now. Police unsuccessful so far in bringing this to an end. Okay, so it does look like, and maybe I spoke too soon here because it does look like this driver's getting back on the highway. Okay, that is a common feature of some of these chases. They lead police in type of merry-go-round situation where they get off the highway, they get back on, they get off, they get back on, and that's what we're seeing right now. But not a lot of traffic. It's almost the top of the 5 o'clock hour there in Los Angeles. This is in Pacoima. This is on the I-5 North, if you're familiar. And Skyfox is overhead right now. And you just have to spare a thought for everyone else on the I-5 North right now. Being in the middle or driving in the middle of these police chases is extremely dangerous and precarious. So spare a thought for them. You never want to be that person caught in the middle of these things, which, like I said, are very unpredictable and can be very dangerous. All right, so the gold minivan is picking up speeds. We saw 40 miles per hour. Still slow for the I-5. And so we'll just wait this out. We'll wait and see on whether or not police can wrangle this driver to end this chase. All right, so it looks like the driver is heading north out of Los Angeles and into the San Fernando Valley. And it's picking up speeds. Okay, this is no longer a slow pursuit, presumably because they're on the freeway. You can see they're picking up speeds. But for the duration of this, since we brought this to you, it was a very, very slow pursuit. So we do have Fox 11 in Los Angeles. They're also tracking this story as well. And they are confirming right now that it is a shooting suspect that is in pursuit right now. The driver of that gold minivan is a shooting suspect. Let's take Fox 11's air. Let's listen.
Officers' lives in danger as they try to bring this to an end.
Alex Michelson here with Christine Devine for the 5 o'clock news, and this is, it makes it much more complicated, Christine. The concept also, if this suspect pulls over or if there is some sort of ending, it means that the officers have to be much more careful in terms of approaching the vehicle or engaging, which sometimes can lead to a very lengthy standoff. Of course, we're getting ahead of ourselves potentially with this one. We don't know how this is going to end, which is the reason that people love watching Pursuit so much, is because we never really know how it's going to end. We are looking now at a fairly wide open freeway at this time. Don't know if the officers tried to shut down some traffic. Maybe not. We see another car getting on here. Surprising to see that little traffic at this time.
At 5 o'clock, rush hour.
Right, rush hour.
Right.
We're looking here in the Mission Hills area, which is certainly known for having traffic and all the rest of it around. We'll see see where this car goes. Not going in excessive speeds, actually going under the speed limit right now, being clocked at 54 miles an hour as it's driving on the freeway. And sometimes we see those impressive sort of Fast and the Furious cars. Now we're looking at a minivan. And it looked like the car was rocking a bit in terms of right there. You wonder if there are any problems with the wheels on this vehicle as it now drives on this fairly open freeway.
Yeah, it is shocking to see a freeway like this in Southern California at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and the evening. This driver has been going slowly on surface streets as well. Not sure why LAPD isn't doing more to pull this car over on the surface streets, allowing it to get on the freeway. And what we do know is that there's a dog in the car on the passenger seat, so perhaps that plays into it. Or perhaps if this is a shooting suspect, they might have some insight and intel as to who this person is and what's going on, and are using strategy to decide how to bring this to an end.
And of course, the serious crime of somebody being involved in a shooting makes them less likely to give up on this pursuit. Sometimes for some of the less serious crimes, if it gets really dangerous, they will sort of let the person go and try to get them later. But when you have the shooting suspect, that is somebody that they try to get into custody because they see them not only as a danger to the community, but potentially a danger to themselves as well. And you think of this poor dog that's in the middle of all this and didn't ask for any of this either.
Well, this one is northbound on the 5 freeway, and I'm wondering if the LAPD is thinking, we're going to let this run itself out. We're going to let this car either run out of gas or this driver pull over. LAPD picked this up in the Rampart area, so it's been going on for a minute here, about a half an hour plus. But CHP often takes over when they get on the freeway. This one, maybe it's so slow, they think this driver is going to perhaps get off at some point.
And if it gets slower, you know, they could be in the range of potentially doing a pit maneuver on the freeway, which we almost never see. But this freeway is wide open, and this person isn't going that fast. So maybe you could see something like that where they just try to end this. That's the pursuit intervention technique, to flip the car over and basically end this thing. Now we're starting to see more traffic as we head towards the 405 freeway. You wonder if they'll head up, you know, eventually get to the Grapevine if you stay on the 5, and then you end up in a whole different area. We'll see how far this person goes. We've got some video from earlier of the pursuit before we came on the air that we want to show you. There was a moment where this driver turned around here and then stopped, and we thought, okay, is this thing over? You see them sort of weaving here between all of those police cars. Then they kept going. There was another moment, or are we going to see the same moment again, where they turned around, do the U-turn, and you see all the cars there, and they just kept going.
It's one of those things where people watching might think, and police couldn't have stopped the vehicle then somehow.
Right.
Didn't happen, so the pursuit is still on here on the freeway, northbound 5. Again, the speeds are not crazy here and have not been throughout this whole pursuit. We are learning and confirming that the driver is a female. We're told 40 years old. Apparently, the concept of doing a pit maneuver is not a great idea if you have an armed suspect.
Right.
So perhaps that is
another thing to think about. Yeah.
Now, spike strip could work, but also that puts an officer in danger because they have to get out there to throw out that spike strip.
Yeah.
So safety is #1 here when it comes to somebody who's considered armed. And again, if this is a shooting suspect, what happened before that led to this pursuit that's leading officers to be thinking of care and safety first and foremost.
And, you know, there's a lot of people that watch these pursuits and think of them as entertainment, which is why they get such high ratings. But it isn't entertainment. This is real-life things. And the police are not operating on our timeline of they got all the time in the world. And there's a whole lot of them, and they can bring people in on overtime or bring in other departments, and they can wait this person out. As, you know, so they can wait for this person to run out of gas. They can, you know, wait for this person if they pull off to the side and wait them out until they bring in the SWAT and the Bearcat and other things to make them safer. At the end of the day, Christine, as you know so well, as we're seeing some movement here, the officer's main priority is their own safety. and they want to go home to their families at the end of the day, and so there's no reason for them to take unnecessary risks, especially if this suspect is not putting other people in danger.
And I'm wondering, too, does LAPD have some intel as to the state of mind of this person?
Right.
Again, it's said to be a 40-year-old female, dog in the car. Apparently, they're looking to see if there are any victims, but they're calling this a shooting suspect, meaning this person could still very well be armed. Okay, off the freeway, it looked like for a second, back on the freeway.
We're moving on to the 210 freeway now. So we changed freeways,
Gotcha.
and then now we're on our way. We're in the Sylmar area in the San Fernando Valley. Tim Lynn, who for many years has been a part of these pursuits on the air, on the ground, in the air, on the air for various media organizations, and has a lot of great insight here. So Tim is joining us now. It looks like we're getting off the freeway here. We'll see if we transition to side streets, which is a whole different kind of pursuit. What we know, we think so far, Tim, this is a female suspect, apparently involved in a shooting. We hear that there's a dog in the car. How do those factors impact the strategy for police right now?
Well, right now, as you were talking with Christine, as far as the following the vehicle until they can get a safe place to get it stopped, or hope the driver does pull over and stop. Because when you have an armed suspect such as this, yes, the officers want to take that person in. It looks like it's coming to a stop, but well, maybe not. Anyway, they want to take that person into custody as quickly as possible.
Pulling over? We may be pulling over here. So let's see if this is a peaceful pullover, if this is a bait and switch. Apparently, at one point, this suspect had stopped and then kept going. And Tim, talk about also now, because if the suspect is armed, the strategy for officers in approaching the vehicle is different, right?
Right. They would not approach the vehicle at this point, and here she is.
There we go.
Again.
That's what we thought would happen there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what happened before. So, approaching a vehicle like this, it's something that's not going to happen. Looks like we're getting back on the freeway now. But they're going to just wait and see and let the suspect basically predict what happens at the end. If they just give up, everything will go peacefully. If they decide not to give up peacefully, then the officers will react to how the suspect responds to the stop. But we've had pursuits like this before where they just continue on at low speeds, the driver basically maintaining the freeway speeds. And the only thing the police department really can do, or the highway patrol can do, is just follow the vehicle on the ground and on the air and wait for the suspect either to get to comfortable location where they feel like they can stop and get out on their own, or you wait for them to run out of gas or disable their own vehicle. There is absolutely no hurry in the situation we're in right now to try to stop this vehicle, because we're really not putting anybody in danger at the speeds that she's driving. And right now, it's just a matter of time of following him, and that time is on the officer's side.
Well, Tim, as we're watching this pursuit and we're getting information, I'm wondering what you make of some of the maneuvers here. First off, on surface streets, then on the freeway. Remember, this is Rampart LAPD area that started this, now in Sylmar, and not going at crazy speeds. Like, we see some pursuits where they're clearly trying to get away. This person is driving under the speed limit often. We hear a female with a dog in the car and a shooting suspect. So a lot of information here and behavior that is telling in one way or the other. What are your thoughts?
It just basically they're sorting out their thoughts on what they've gotten themselves into, just delaying the inevitable of what's going to happen at the end here of them being arrested. So it's just confusion on their part, trying to get away, but not really, as you said, racing away. It's just that they sometimes get confused and just don't want to give up, but don't have the will nor the drive to make it a high-speed pursuit, which is great for the officers and for the motoring public. So you got to realize the stress that's on the suspect. You don't know what they've done. It's a shooting suspect. Who did they shoot? What, how did the shooting happen? Was it a loved one? Was it a neighbor? Was it, who was it? So that is weighing on the suspect. So now it's just a matter of basically sticking with the car. And I'm telling the people back in the station now, or at the police station, are working on trying to get as much information out of that vehicle, try to figure out who's in that car, what possibly is going on. Is there a method of contacting?
And Tim, if there was in fact a shooting victim or a couple shooting victims, and we don't have that confirmed yet, but if anybody was actually hit and they're awake and conscious and maybe getting medical attention, they're able to provide law enforcement a tremendous amount of information about who the person is, what their mindset might be, and all the rest of that, right? I mean, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, that's correct. That's where I was going with this. They're doing everything they can to get as much information on that driver to try to figure out a way to contact them, then go through the negotiation process while driving to get them to give up. So, like I said, time is on the officer's side, especially with the manner in which this female is driving. It's just, wait and see, get as much information, and stay with her until they she decides to give up. They're not going to let her go. They're not going to let this pursuit go, even though we continue now north on the 5 freeway, going up into the Newhall Pass area. They're going to stay with it. And at one point, more than likely, because of the radio systems, they'll probably hand it off to the CHP, because the LAPD radio systems will start not working once they get too far away from the Civic Center, unless they go on a California state law enforcement net, which is also sometimes capable of being done. But I'm not sure with the LAPD units if they're capable of doing that. But so that all becomes a thing they have to think about as far as how far they can go. So it's just a matter of time here, and they're just going to stick with it and not try to force the issue, because the last thing they want to do is go up and do a pit maneuver and have this person, have no hope and just start firing and possibly hit an officer or another driver on the freeway. So that's what they're trying to avoid.
Yeah, we really don't know the state of mind of this driver here. This is a late model Dodge Caravan, I'm being told. What does it tell you about the vehicle, Tim? I mean, this car might not have a lot of gas in it, or will run out of gas quicker than, say, a newer model Prius, let's say.
Yeah, it all depends. You don't know when they last filled up or how much gas is in there or what the condition of that vehicle is. But the way they're driving now, it's they're getting a lot of miles per gallon because they're not, going at high RPM, high speeds. That uses up more gas, and also then the ability of the car to stay. It's just the normal operating range right now. So it's just, wait and see. And there's a spike strip that they just tried to put out. You saw it right there.
Did it work, do you think?
I didn't see it till they pulled it away, and I don't know if they got on there or not. So we'll just have to watch. And the one thing about the spike strip, just to let the viewers know, a spike strip is just a line of rubber that is filled with stainless steel tubes that are very sharp. And those tubes, once it's run over, those tubes will inject themselves into the tire and basically act like little ports and just let the air out of the tire very slowly. They don't cause the tire to explode or do anything of that sort, because they don't want the vehicle to lose control if they hit it at a high speed. So it's a slow deflation for these vehicles. So we should start seeing, if the spike strip was successful, if we can roll that back, you might be able to see it. But if it's successful, you'll start seeing the car start wobbling. But it's going to take a while for those tires to really fail at this speed.
And Tim, you rarely see a spike strip on the freeway, because usually they're going at such a high rate of speed that it's dangerous, and the car can easily swerve around the spike strip. And obviously you got to get that spike strip back out of the way, because the officer's car is coming up right behind it. What did you make of that effort there? And why would they do it there?
It caught me off guard, I can tell you that. The one thing you worry about is spiking the unit that's behind it. But when you have other traffic on the freeway, you don't want to spike a innocent civilian who's driving by. And the spike strip is attached to a very long rope that the officers can jerk once it comes, the vehicle runs it over. But as you saw there, just pulled it from one lane to another, and they really didn't have the traffic blocked off. So it kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it, which is a great thing, because neither was the driver who was they're chasing.
We were commenting, too, at the start of this pursuit that was on the freeway when we picked it up, how light the traffic is at 5 o'clock hour. I mean, this whole pursuit has been pretty much wide open for this driver.
Well, what happens in a situation like this when you have a driver going at a low rate of speed, traffic goes away from them, drives away because it's at a very high rate of speed, and then everybody behind them is being held up. So you have kind of a pocket. So it's kind of a false sense of right here of having an open freeway just because they got traffic backed up behind them, and everybody ahead is really raced off. So you just have these 1 and 2 vehicles off to the right here who have just probably joined the freeway and see all the lights coming. So they're being very cautious and staying at 65 miles an hour so they don't get in trouble. So it's they'll start catching up the traffic a little further as you come up to the probably up towards the interchange as we get up the hill a little further where you hit the 126 before you start climbing through the Gorman Pass as you work your way up through Santa Clarita Stack area once they get past the 126. So right now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of traffic stacked up behind this pursuit and just a Madison, but that's very good for the officers to give them free rein on this vehicle to be able to keep it safe and not have an issue with other people on the freeway.
Well, also, it's starting to get darker out, which changes the game also for law enforcement, especially when it comes to the issue of safety. Is this person armed? It's been being said this is a shooting suspect from LAPD's Rampart area. Now in the Newhall area, continuing to climb the I-5 north. So when it gets dark out, Tim, how does that go for safety?
It just cuts down your visibility inside that vehicle, but you can see the windows are pretty well tinted, so even during the day, it's pretty tough to see inside. And so right now, they're getting intel on it. I'm sure the air unit has dropped down to a point where they could try to look into the vehicle through the windshield or things of that sort just to try to pick out. But with a minivan like this, you never know what's in the back. So you just assume to make sure that, you have the driver, obviously, but you always plan for other folks in that car, because I've been on several pursuits where you see a single person, and when it stops, all of a sudden the doors fly open and you got people coming out all directions. So you plan for the worst and hope for the best when you're the pursuing officers on this. And what's given them the really advantage right now is all the time they have and the investigation that's going on back at the scene, like Alec was saying, that if there's victims back at a scene of a shooting and they're working with those to get witness information, they have information on the driver, they can build a case, build information to know a little bit more than just a random car racing down the street. You have no idea what's inside. So when you get in a situation of this sort, you also in the back of your mind have to worry about that driver losing all hope and then taking their own life. And unfortunately, sometimes they will get out and try to get the police officer to do what's called a suicide by cop. And we've seen that before here in these pursuits.
Yeah. We are live on the Fox 11 News at 5:19 at night. Alex Michelson, Christine Devine, Tim Lynn with you for this pursuit on the 5 freeway right now in the Newhall area. What we know at this point, we believe this is a female driver who was involved in a shooting, considered a shooting suspect. We think that there's a dog in the car as well. Not sure if there's any other passengers, and don't have any official confirmation if anybody was shot during that shooting. Trying to get more information on that. We want to show you a moment from a short time ago. Tim wanted to see this again. This was officers tried to put down a spike strip to try to impair the driver. It looks like they put it down there, but it doesn't really look like it connected as far as we can tell. And we haven't seen, Tim, an impact on the driving afterwards that would suggest that it was successful.
That's correct. You would have seen something by now, because had they got one of the tires, the car would start wobbling, especially if it was one of the front tires, because most of the vehicles like this are front-wheel drive, so where it gets all its pull from. But you see now CHP is pulling up next to the LAPD car, so at this point, they're going to get into the thing where they're going to hand off to CHP, possibly because of that radio issue. And also, too, the CHP now can take it the entire state because of their office system. You see the second CHP unit coming up and coming in, so the LAPD now will be required to back out of the pursuit. One thing with the policy of the CHP, allied agencies, as they're called, to operate in the pursuit. Once they take control of a pursuit, they want everybody else out because they want to be able to control that pursuit per their policy and procedures and not have to have other units that are involved. So it just makes it a little tighter on that pursuit to be able to control it, as a supervisor who's on scene here will now take charge of it and make all the calls on the ground as they pull their way through. So the way the system works with CHP is now the CHP here at Newhall can follow this vehicle all the way up the hill, and as they come over the top of the summit, then the Fort Tejon office will then pick it up and take it up to the Bakersfield office and then work their way through it to see how far it goes up the freeway. But CHP looks like they're now taking charge of this, and LAPD helicopter will then still assist with the overhead on the vehicle.
I got to tell you, when I go to Valencia, I hit a lot more traffic than we're seeing in this pursuit here. I'm just going to say that at 5 o'clock. I've never had this kind of open freeway.
You don't have a police escort either.
That is true.
Yeah, like I said, it's that phenomenon where they're going so slow that everybody who's racing ahead is really pulling away, and you're just having a gap in the freeway.
Got it. Let me ask you this. So CHP now taking over this pursuit that was LAPD out of Rampart, now in Valencia, continue to slowly crawl up the I-5. Well, 60 is not that slow, but it is, well below the speed limit there. My question now, will the helicopter follow all the way? You said they could go the entire state of California with CHP.
Well, they're more than likely getting a CHP helicopter or airplane available for this, because the LAPD helicopter is not going to be able to take it too much further. It depends on the fuel state of that CHP or the LAPD helicopter. Because once you get past this point, the next fuel that you have is either over the Antelope Valley at Whiteman Airport, or you have to make it to Bakersfield. So that pilot is doing the calculations right now, looking at the fuel gauge, trying to figure out how much more time he has on board. Plus, darkness. He doesn't want to get himself up in the hills along the 5 freeway up there after the sun really gets down and it starts getting dark. It's very difficult to fly back. And I don't believe the LAPD flies with night vision goggles on a routine basis in the basin. So that was what the pilot is having to deal with now, is a fuel state. How much time does he have on scene, and how far does he have to go to get more gas? So more than likely the CHP is radioed ahead, and their airborne division is well aware of this pursuit to be able to catch up. But the great thing is they're not going to lose it because it's not driving that fast. The only thing they have now is just the darkness. If that suspect gets out of the car and gets out into one of these open fields, it may be a little difficult for the officers to find them. But right now, it's not a very critical thing right now to have a helicopter or aircraft over the pursuit.
Yeah, as you keep driving up the 5 in that area, you will have a lot more open space in some of the neighborhoods to come that make what you're talking about, more challenging. It isn't just a bunch of suburban neighborhoods. There is more open fields and all the rest of that, but also potentially a little less traffic.
Yes, and yeah, we get up here past Lake Hughes Road. That's where everything pretty much ends till you get to Gorman. And like I said, normal speed on this freeway at this time of night is probably in the high 70s. So rolling along here at 65, 67 miles an hour, it's going to really let the traffic get away. Now, you see that one officer speeding ahead. Yeah. They're just going up ahead to block off probably a on-ramp and also get set up ahead of the driver. So we'll see what happens once we get up the way here, probably at the CHP road. That's probably where he's going to stop. There's a crossover up there that they'll stop and wait there to make sure they keep traffic off from coming on the freeway. But luckily in this area, you start running out of on-ramps. Like I said, once you get past Lake Hughes Road, there's not too many on-ramps. So big climb now going up the hill. Would that potentially be a move to try to do a spike strip or something like that if they're able to stop traffic and there's limited place for the driver to go? I think they normally will not use civilian traffic, like to do a traffic break and slow everybody down and force that driver to use the shoulder or the center divider, because one, you don't want to disable an armed suspect in the middle of a bunch of civilian cars. So normally they won't use the traffic to run like a rolling roadblock on it. So you're just getting up there ahead, and probably about CHP Road is where you'll see them again.
Well, we are continuing to climb the I-5 freeway there northbound. This vehicle has been on surface streets. It started on surface streets in the Rampart area. We had seen the vehicle stop 4 different times and then continue on, but not in recent times. So obviously this driver is still going as it's getting dark outside. We talk about, Tim, suspects going to an area that is familiar to them, that is close to them, that area perhaps they know the streets, they have family, they have friends. Not sure if this driver has a strategy coming out of the Rampart area.
Not the way they're driving. I would not think that if I was the pursuing officer behind him or the supervisor in charge, because they're not trying to get away at a high rate of speed to get somewhere. They're just driving to delay their arrest or delay being taken into custody. I wouldn't doubt it if they get up towards the area up here, Lake Hughes Road or Templin Highway or any of the last cutoffs that they have. They'll just go to get off the freeway, make the U underneath the freeway, and come back on and head back south because they're getting into the dark, possibly not feeling comfortable where they are at, and then we'll turn around and go back to, the Los Angeles area where they feel more comfortable. But then again, this person could very well have family members up in the Bakersfield area for all we know, and so they're heading that direction. But, everything is up. You have no idea what you're dealing with. You have no idea what the state of mind on that driver is. You know what has happened. You know what you're dealing with, but now you're dealing with a human being who's trying to make very big decisions with their life. And as they drive along here, it's all that's going through their head. They're dealing with that. So you don't know exactly what their plan is or if they even have a plan.
So, Tim, can you talk about the challenges as we, get up the hill here and get closer to the Grapevine and all the rest of that for the chopper, for law enforcement and all the rest of it, and how that changes things up?
Well, for the helicopter pilot here, the LAPD helicopter pilot that we saw overhead earlier, I don't know if they've switched out yet or not, but it's very hard to fly up the hill and get into that dark area past Lake Hughes Road. You start winding your way through and heading up the hill, and once you get up near the area of between Gorman and Newhall, or actually Skistak, there's an area right in there that is super dark. Well, you see there's a unit parked off to the side of the road there. So anyway, it's very, very dark up there. And to fly a helicopter at night, you really have to have ground reference, unless you're flying aided, as they call it, using night vision goggles to where now you can see the terrain, you can see the ground. And it's very difficult to do. So I wouldn't think this LAPD helicopter is going to go much further. Normally when I flew this area, Lake Hughes Road was my spot that I stopped and would just watch the pursuit going up the freeway. So any further here, it gets pretty dark up there. And also there are high power lines, high tension lines that go through the area up in this along the freeway that cross over, and they also follow the freeway at a certain point. So as a pilot, you're going to have to take up and go a lot higher to make sure you clear the terrain, as well as those large transmission lines that are up there. So now you're taking away the ability of your observer or your tactical flight officer to see what's going on. And now you're limited to the infrared, which is, you can't really see too much as far as detail on people and things of that sort, other than just the heat source. It looks like we're pulling over to the right. And I'm wondering if that vehicle that was the CHP unit that was parked off to the side may have put out another spike strip, because when they went through underneath that bridge, the driver went into the left-hand shoulder and drove the shoulder, then came back into traffic. So there could be a good possibility that they were able to hit a spike underneath that bridge.
Look at the speeds here, much slower compared to what we saw throughout this pursuit here on the freeway. If these speeds are accurate, perhaps this driver is coming to a slow or even a stop. We've seen the driver do that before, though. Stop. Officer stopped behind the driver, female, and she takes off. So is the vehicle disabled in some way?
Certainly looks that way.
Okay.
And time now, by the way, at 5:30, you're watching the Fox 11 News at 5. We continue our special live breaking news coverage of a pursuit. Believe this is a shooting suspect. Think it's a female driver. Believe there's a dog in the car. Don't know if there's any other suspects in the car. This thing could be coming to an end any moment now. Tim Lynn, our police specialist who has flown over these pursuits, been a part of the pursuits, is joining us. And things are getting real slow here, Tim.
Right, and you see it's kind of hugging the shoulder now and working its way, trying to get the last bit. If it was spiked underneath that overpass, then what's happening now is those tires are starting to shred just a little bit, and because it's such a steep uphill drive at this point, she's just working the car as hard as it can to get up the hill. So that was kind of what gives the indication when they're on the side of the road like this.
All right, unfortunately, back out here live to Live Now from Fox. So we've been in Fox 11 Los Angeles' coverage of that police pursuit there in Los Angeles. This is a shooting suspect in a gold minivan taking police on what we have shown you, 45 minutes of first this slow speed chase and now more of a higher moderate speed chase here. They're back. Sorry about that. That shot froze, but they're back. Let's keep watching.
Long still. Tell us about the spike strips. They work that quickly if you run right over them?
Right. It's multiple, these very sharp tubes that are embedded in this rubber. And as you run over, you squash the rubber down. Those tubes then inject in like a needle right into the tire. And then they come out of the holder. And now you have metal spikes in your tires, which are tubes, and it lets the air out. So it's very quick to let it out, but it lets it out in a controlled method. So in other words, it doesn't cause the tire to explode. It just quickly lets the air out. And at her speed, it just went to the ground like any regular flat tire as you're driving down a really surface street. And so now with 1, 2, 3 tires out of air, she's driving on rubber, and the tire is starting to slip on the rim, and eventually that tire will heat up. The bead that goes around the rim will fail, and then the rubber part will come off the tire or off the rim. So now the car is driving on metal rims, which completely takes away the traction. So you start seeing things like this. Plus you have that loud noise of a flat tire banging around underneath there. She's trying to keep control of the car. And so it makes it very difficult to make the car go after you get a couple of the tires that I think look like you see a little bit of smoke coming out of the back, so it's starting to grind those tires down. And eventually you might see sparks start coming off the front rims as they skid on the ground as she's accelerating along, trying to keep the motion going. But once that car stops, it'll be very difficult for her to get it moving again. So that's the design of the spike strip, is just to release the air slowly so the car doesn't lose control if it's at high speeds. But at low speeds like that, it's just a quick let out of air, and it just settles down onto the tread. So
Tim, as I'm watching this, 7 miles per hour, I'm like, what is this driver doing? What are they thinking?
Look at that.
Obviously concerns, though, for other motorists right there, a stopped vehicle. But what is the mindset of this driver that they're just crawling along there with these wounded tires at this slow rate of speed? Where do they think they're going?
Yeah, exactly. You never know. It's like we talked about before. What is the mindset of the driver? The crime that they've committed, was there victims back at the scene that she left? Did she hit anybody? Did she just shoot the gun and take off? She's put herself in a bad situation, not wanting to get caught. Car coming to almost stop there. But this person, and like I said, you don't know the state of mind.
Yeah.
It could be all the way from, I'm just getting away, I know I'm going to get away, or to a person who is so confused they just cannot make rational decisions, and they're just using, basically muscle memory and driving. Now they're stopping, so this is going to be now a bit of a standoff because they're not going to approach that car with that information. You see how far back the CHP units are. Plus, they have the prior information for stopping, like 3 times stopping and then taking off again. But with the flat tires, it'd be very difficult. But what they'll do is now use verbal commands to try to get that person to get out of the car and come back to them. And if that doesn't work in this part of town. You're going to see the LA County Special Weapons Bureau, or SEB, come out with their armored vehicles to be able to take, if it gets to that point, because they really, in a situation like this, especially if you have a confirmed shooting, you're not gonna walk up on a car like that, even if you're carrying a shield.
Well, I feel for all the motorists that are behind the law enforcement here, stuck on the 5 freeway, going nowhere about now. We do, as you talked about, worry about the state of mind of this person. Could be great despair, who knows. Again, female driver said to be 40 years old, so obviously LAPD had some intel on that. With a dog in the car, I mean, I know, you know, we love our dogs, and so how does that play into how this person's going to eventually give up, or how this is going to come to an end? But I'm imagining, Tim, a lot of motorists back there not too happy about this right now.
Well, I wouldn't be. I guarantee you that. But yeah, and half the people back here do not know what's going on. They probably think there's another accident on the freeway. But CHP is not going to rush this. So you see they've got it completely lined up, how many CHP units they have back there. And now they're doing their best to give commands over a public address system from one of the units to get that person to give up and come back. And they'll keep at that until that tool in the toolbox is used up. And then you might see a point to where one of the officers, if they don't have access to the armored vehicle or something of that sort, or is extended ETA of that armored vehicle getting there, they could very well use a less lethal round and shoot out the back window so they can see inside the car. You'll see that happen quite a bit just to get visibility. And if they're using the 40 millimeter round, it's just a 40 millimeter hard piece of rubber, like a big pellet, if you will, and it'll break out that window. But with that tinting, the thing is it'll hit it, and then the tinting will hold the window up, so you might see multiple rounds go in that way. Then after they get that, that sometimes encourages folks to get out of the car after something like that's happened, because it's very loud inside the car when that window is hit. And if that doesn't work, then possibly they'll use chemical agents such as pepper balls or things of that sort. See hands coming out the window. So at least she's communicating with the officers behind. Doors open.
Doors open. Could this be the end here? So let's see how she gets out. Does she have, now the door's back closed. Okay, we thought maybe that would be it. We don't know if she's got a gun. I'm sure they are communicating instructions to her loudly through their loudspeakers, multiple officers probably, and we'll see if this woman makes the decision to comply and to leave peacefully. We also want to know more about the fate of the dog that's supposedly in the vehicle, and see if there's anybody else in the vehicle. So
she's holding the dog.
We go.
Looks like, is she holding the dog? Yeah, it looks like a little dog. So obviously she's letting law enforcement know she's got this little dog with her. Do they command her to let the dog go, put the dog down, put the dog back in the car, toss your keys? That's another one we see, Tim.
Yeah.
I would not. I would let her hang on to that dog, because it's a bit of comfort for her. It's not a dog that's going to cause me problems. Now, she rolled out with a 110-pound German Shepherd. Yeah, I'd have her put the car dog back in the car. But a dog like that, getting back in the car. So at least there's some communications, and you can see the state of mind here to where she is just not complying. She is not listening to reason. So now you have to work with that to be able to deal with this person who now has this dog that's a very small dog. And, you know, folks, they have dogs that treat them like children. And this is more than likely that situation. So that's why I would let her hang on to that dog to come back to me, to give her that little comfort and give you the kind of the edge of it. But confusion, door open, getting out, getting back in.
She's coming out again.
Door open, getting out. Now she's...
Hands up?
Well, kind of moving her jacket, but... not really, not classic hands.
There you go. Well,
hopefully she'll walk back.
She's showing her hands at least, and she has the dog back in the car. You know, it's dark out. As a dog lover, you always worry about the dog taking off running. You never get the dog back again. But she is complying, it looks like right now, with her hands up, stepping away from the vehicle. We know that vehicle is disabled because of the tires and the spike strip, but I'm sure they want her away from that car for safety. And they want to probably have that jacket lifted up to make sure there's no weapon there. Right, Tim?
Correct. correct. Yeah, they'll get her to lift up that jacket, turn around so they can see the waistband of that sort. But it also just depends on how she's following instructions, not getting back in the car. So there's that confusion again. That non-rational type behavior. So they're just going to slow it down here. And like we were talking, they're going to be one officer on a PA system talking to her, because you don't want multiple people screaming and yelling, because that just causes the problem to go. So you're going to, come on, get out of the car. It's okay, just come back to us. And you treat the suspect as you watch their behavior. And if they're this here where they're rational, you talk to them a little differently. You try to get them to come back. You build their confidence of safety, get them to come back. You said, now at least she's out, away from the car. Hopefully get her to come back. But it almost looked like she was going to run for it, but she's not going to outrun any of those CHP officers.
Yeah, we don't know if she's under the influence of anything either.
Yeah, that could be it too, just seeing how unsteady she is on the feet. So,
I mean, her driving, though, Tim, her driving wasn't really erratic, though, just it was slower than the speed limit, and slow, we call it slow speed pursuit on the surface streets.
Yeah, but like Alec was saying there, she could possibly be in her, just the way she's kind of moving around, and her gait is kind of staggered. And then you have the confusion and the lack of direction. So you take all that into account. Now they're collecting information, watching her. She probably is talking back to them as well. So now it's just negotiations, and she's wanting to give up, but not quite ready to give up. And at some point, when they get her back away from that car, then you might see a less lethal round go out and take her down with that. But right now, it looks like she's cooperating, walking towards the officers, and they have the spotlights on her. That keeps her from seeing the officers, because when you're in that situation, you cannot see back through those spotlights. So she's just hearing a person talking to her, trying to get her to come back. And you see the hand gestures, talking.
I'm surprised she's not on the ground.
Probably telling her to lay on the ground, and maybe she doesn't want to do that, or she's not capable of doing that. So it's just a matter. She's going to walk back. They'll let her come back at this point as much as they can, if that's what she's doing. It's better to have her come back towards you and get away from that car to where you don't have to expose yourself. You see the officer pantomiming for her now.
Yeah, look at that.
Trying to get her, put your hands up. Yeah.
Well,
so
reminding our viewers, this is a shooting suspect. That's what we've been saying all along. That jacket is concerning because it could conceal a weapon. She is somehow communicating with them, but not really fully complying as we normally see, which is, get on the ground or show that there's no weapon. But looks like they're trying to interact, Tim.
Yeah, it does. They're just trying to get her to cooperate and using whatever technique works to get her to come back. And they'll keep trying different methods, different types of verbal commands, down to the point of just talking. But it looks like now they're going to approach her.
So they're walking in with their shield. We don't see her engaging or anything. I'm sure they're saying, keep your hands up. And some of those officers will take her into custody and put her arms behind her back and try to get her into handcuffs and secure the scene. Next stop would be to check out the vehicle, to try to take care of that dog, for one, but then also make sure that there's nobody else in that vehicle. We have not seen any evidence of a passenger or anybody else coming out, but they're going to do their due diligence and make sure that there's nobody in the back seat and nobody in the trunk potentially as well.
Yeah, the one guy with the shield, but the rest of them are walking up as well, just going up to check that vehicle. And so hopefully they had prior information that nobody else was in that vehicle, and because everybody was pretty exposed at that point. But it looks like it's going to come to a peaceful end here. Suspect's going to be in custody, and then they'll be transferred back to LAPD to continue the investigation. But once again, ending the pursuit peacefully and nobody getting hurt at the end is the goal.
Right. Well, there you go. That pursuit ending on the 5 freeway after starting at 4:30 in the afternoon in the Rampart area. It all ended as you would like it to end, with the person in custody, nobody hurt. Hopefully that freeway can open up quickly and those motorists can get on their way. Tim Lynn, thank you so much for your help with our coverage.
anytime.
Hopefully that dog's okay, too. With that, 45 minutes in, we welcome you inside to the Fox 11 News at 5. I'm Alex Michelson.
Big day of